Ford Stadium, home to the Kenn State Owls. As we'll see a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunner, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Kenn State Owls. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Roadrunners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Kenn State Owls offense will have the football first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. This Kenn State offense is on the move. They're going to ride this running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
On a little time, lets it go. And he's dragged down.
And that's why this QB's speed is such an asset. He can use it to his advantage, buy himself time to make a nice throw down the field.
It'll be a run on third and short. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires to the big fella. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Fires left. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Just keep slinging it. You don't give a hoot. Kenn State does. Touchdown, Owls. A great catch and run for 6.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach. Watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Roadrunners offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Makes the grab on third. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kenn St offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Kenn St hopes to be wise here in the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Boom. Got it in the middle. It's Knight. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Kenn St. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, for him not to hand that ball off on the RPO, the quarterback obviously saw something he liked there in the left flat, but it wasn't open. As a result, it's an incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive from the 42. Complete to start this drive. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Kennesaw State has a chance now on first and goal.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you.
Oh, my goodness.
And last
Make
week
a
was
play.
great for this young man, but man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely...
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Floating away.
What's going on?
Across the 25, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Working that left side now. Spins away. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag.
That's garbage.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Second down coming up. From the gun, the ground game. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knight. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Clock ticks down. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Knight. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll do it himself.
Oh.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to get it in. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it.
Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They've got the screen set up. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Nice job by the defense on that play, sniffing out the screen pass. They had their eye on the ball. They were able to rally to the running back, gain of no yards.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing right. It's caught. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He wants it all. Touchdown, Kenn State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the ball is loose on the return. Recovered by the kicking team. Touchdown, Owls. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
From the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Punts it out of the air. They'll stop him at the 22 after a 5-yard pickup. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Spins away from the defense. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Here comes the heat. He lobs one high down the left side.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Guys, we're about to see this Kenn State offense go back to work. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity to be aggressive, find those couple plays you like, push the ball down the field, at least try to get a field goal here, Palmer.
That's it, David. Just a couple of first downs here could be enough to steal 3 points before this half is over.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete.
He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Gets it out quickly. He gets it in. You don't give a hoot. Kenn State does. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. Kenn State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Roadrunners have put put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Roadrunners will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
It's complete to the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Huff. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Really? He got hurt blocking?
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Turning it on. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. How good has this offense been on fourth down, converting all 3 times, and they're lining up to go for it again. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. On the move, it's Huff. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And, man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, and especially square those.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wants to go up top on first down. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the road runners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a short tackle. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll try the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Awful.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. With the clock running, this should be the final play. To the ground with the back.
Oh,
And
I had
they
that
get
this
him
time.
on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over.